You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Fish came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Gang time. Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see.
It's week 5 of the 2026 season. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Panthers and the...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Harris. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 9 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Minshew sets to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more...
This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Fields. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Panthers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second and 10, Fields again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Again, Fields.
This is caught. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October, because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he's got room.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
On second down, this is Harris.
Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up.
Looking to throw it. Minshew being chased out left. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
A solid run of 11 there as he tucked and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's fourth. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On play action, Fields. Looking left side, and it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Fields. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Play action. It's Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year as they have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. Sutton now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, 39 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well.
And now off to the races down the right side. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tim Patrick, 79 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-17. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On first down, it's Fields. Buying time to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew throwing the out route and complete. It's Patrick. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Tim Patrick in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 28-24 game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now a first down throw, Fields. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Fields steps away. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Fields on first down. Forced out to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now it's Fields. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jamison Williams, 29 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
66 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew, and he's going to go down again. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watch the game tape.
Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the 30 on second down, Fields. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Fields. Going left side, it's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Here's Fields. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Fields. He's got it. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down, and went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Minshew. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Minshew. And the pressure gets to him again. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Minshew, 1st and 10. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Minshew sets to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. It'll be Minshew again. His throw incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there. Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another. So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh? Not at all. Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe of the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. they just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the sack on first down, Minshew under pressure, and they got to it again. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. He's got this to Pickens. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 4th down, Minshew. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And his kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Panthers, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they drop a...
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like the lose.